I'm the old Renaissance man, and the best time of the year is over for me, which was hunting. I'm pretty successful this year. I took out a nice buck, nice 8-point buck, and 2 does. So I'm pretty happy with my freezer's full. And I also have a return of my herders starting to come back. Not fully yet, but I just have a few does came back, and that's important to have them come back. Anyway, we're going to go into my next phase of things I do here. And I thought I'd show you some of the artwork I did. So if there's any artists in the bunch, you see that I don't sit on the couch all the time. And I get out and I move, and especially during when we had this pandemic, whatever it is, I sat in here and actually did 7 paintings. I whipped up 7 paintings, and of course I gave a couple away already, so as gifts. So let me get around and show you some of the work. I can show you some of the things that I have on the wall now, and then I'll show you some ones that I had put away. An old guy getting up. I hope you can see this right here. This here up here on the wall is a painting of my beagles that I did in my backyard. We're hunting rabbits. Anyway, that's that. This is another thing I thought I'd show you. I also used to bear hunt, and I only bear hunted for 3 years and took this nice cinnamon, beautiful cinnamon bear. This is a statue I did of my wife and myself and my beagles. It's out of clay. Picture of a young horse that I raised from a foal out of my thoroughbred mare, because I used to raise horses. I'm sort of a horse whisperer, or an animal whisperer, really. I've done all kind of work with animals, sure scene, and a little bit of shadow of a statue I did of my 2 daughters years ago out of black walnut carving. A little carving I did out of a piece of cherry tree. Here's an old barn window, and behind that is a painting I did of an orchard that I put in the barn window. Time I used to refinish furniture, and this is an old icebox that I've gotten and refinished that. I use that as a place I keep my photographs and stuff like that in. So as a cabinet I refinished that I found in an old barn, and the doors came out of another old barn somewhere else. So I finished that, and of course inside is my library and my treasures that I found by treasure hunting, which I'll get into another video during the summer, nicer weather. little buddy. She's relaxing after we took our morning walk out in the cold this morning. It's pretty cold out there today. 17th of December, 2022. And I did of a fall scene on a road nearby. Well, like the sunset, that's the end. I do have other pictures out there, and if anybody's interested, let me know. I'd appreciate it if you make a comment and maybe subscribe. That would make me feel good, or whatever. I like to hear comments on my artwork. If it's liked, if it's interesting, or whatever. But most of these videos I did a long time ago. When the cameras first involved this digital stuff and all, trail cameras and all that, they came out, and I picked it up to in case, believe it or not, if I ever got Alzheimer's, I'd be able to look back at what I used to do. I could see myself laying in a bed somewhere and just watching some of these videos that I used to do. But that's where I'm at now. But I keep myself busy, so I don't think I have Alzheimer's or I'm getting it. I feel my age. Okay. So thanks for watching. I would appreciate it if you make a comment and subscribe. Let me know if you're interested in any more artwork or whatever.